Hey guys, what's up? It's Ty here coming to you with content specifically centered around manifestation. I have wanted to sit down and have these conversations virtually in front of the camera for a while now, but you get into the headspace of thinking it has to be perfect or there's some level of production that needs to go into it, when in reality you could just sit down and press play. So that's what I did today. I'm pressing play on this conversation about manifestation because the time is now. We are moving into Black History Month. Today is the first day of Black History Month, and I really feel like it's a great time for us to start focusing on the power that we possess and the potential that we have. So I'm gonna bring you these talks every Monday. It's going to be called Manifestation Monday, and let's get into the first one. Now, a lot of people ask me, how do you manifest? Or even, what is manifestation? Manifestation for me, the connection that I always make is to the biblical scripture that says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So for me, manifestation is the evidence of what I'm doing that's not necessarily visible, and the gifts that I have that aren't necessarily tangible. If you are focused on reality as it is, you will miss an opportunity to really manifest the life that you would like to live. Manifestation is getting a clear picture of the life that you want to live and focusing on that clear picture until it manifests in its reality. I have a video about a book that I read, You Are the Universe, which talks about quantum physics and how the mind is really powerful. The things we think, the things we speak, all of these have an energetic force, an energetic currency. And the more you speak positively, the more you think positively, the more you attract this positive energy, and the more it flows into your life and then out into the world. So manifestation is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things unseen. So if you can get a clear picture in your mind's eye about what you want to happen and manifest in your life, you can make it a reality. For instance, when you say the word apple, or when you hear the word apple, almost automatically a clear picture of an apple pops into your mind, or you think of a reference point, right? You are always making these connections. You are always pulling information from the quantum field at will, just like that. And so just like you pull a picture of an apple from this quantum field, you can also pull and manifest the life that you want to live, but you have to get in front of the vision. And what I mean by getting in front of the vision is that you have to see it. It has to be something that's in the forefront of your mind, which means you're always thinking about it. It has to be something you've written down. It has to be something you take steps towards, right? It's not like I can see an apple in my mind's eye. I don't have to do anything to actually have an apple in my hand, right? You have to take some steps in order for the apple to manifest. Think of it like this. Sometimes you think about a meal that you want to have, right? There might be obstacles in your way, but 9 times out of 10, you're gonna take necessary steps to make manifest that meal that you wanna eat. So if, I don't know, at 2 p.m. today, I start thinking, I really want to eat some native foods, right? I call to mind the picture of the native food. I think about how good the Chicken Run Ranch is gonna taste. I can almost see it, I can smell it, right? I call to mind all of these memories and emotions related to eating that native foods, and before I know it, I'm out the door and on my way to native foods. I got my credit card in hand, I'm gonna swipe and they're gonna give me my food. Guess what? I just made it manifest because my desire for it was so great that I took the necessary steps to have it, right? I took the necessary steps to make it a reality, and that's what manifestation is. If you see in your mind's eye that brand new house and you create the positive emotions around getting the house, you are more likely to start taking the steps day by day. And if you run towards that goal without thinking negatively or entering into negative self-talk, you'll have it before you know it. It's gonna come just like that, and you're gonna be like, I never knew I had this power, look at this. It really just takes laser focus and determination and swiftly moving towards that which you desire and taking the necessary steps. If I want to eat at Native Foods, right, I've called to mind this delicious food, I've thought about it, I'm not gonna then head in the direction of Chipotle. I'm just not gonna do it, right? So sometimes we tell ourselves that we want things, but we don't write it down, we don't remember it, we forget, we don't take the necessary steps, we don't make it actionable and chunk our goal. And so we start moving, and before we know it, we're heading in the wrong direction. It has to be calculated steps. You can't just say, hey, I'm gonna get food from Native Foods, but I don't really know the direction. I don't know how to navigate in the world. You have to take the necessary steps. And what I really wanted to sit down and talk about, that's my cat in the back, Moby. Moby? Making a cameo. There's my boy. I love you.
Love you too.
Give me a kiss. In this series, I plan on talking about the proper environment for a manifestation, how to plan out your goals, how to create a vision board, how to create a mind movie, how to live your life in a constant state of gratitude, how to make things manifest quickly. But before I get into all of that, today I want to talk about minding our thoughts and minding our tongue. A great deal of manifestation is programming the mind to be in a constant state of positivity. Our minds think a bunch of different things based on outside stimuli, based on the inner world that we live in. Our minds are constantly going. Now, meditation is a really key component to manifestation because it allows you to get quiet and really sit with your thoughts. Most of the time, our thoughts are just flying, going. I wonder what I'm gonna eat tonight. I watched this show on television. We're thinking about 1,000 different things throughout the day. And meditation allows us to slow down our breathing so that we can really sit with and check in on our internal dialogue. And first step to manifestation, again, will be to mind your thoughts. Your thoughts are what controls your reality. As a man thinketh, so he is, and that is so true. It's a key component to manifestation. And so the first step to really manifesting a positive life is to start thinking positive. And that starts with positive framing. A quote that goes, life is 10% what happens to me and 90% how I react to what happens to me. This is where positive framing comes in. Say for instance, you go out on the road and you get a flat tire, and automatically you start down this path of negativity.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna cost so much money. I can't believe I'm on the side of the road. Nobody's gonna come to help me.
Start this negative internal dialogue. Before you know it, you've started a cycle of negativity based off of one event that happened to you. And I know sometimes it feels like
I have a reason to be mad. I have a reason to be upset.
getting a flat tire sucks, but it's not necessarily a reason to be angry. Because guess what? It happens. It happens to the best of people. It happens to the worst of people. You are not exempt from getting a flat tire. Rain does not fall on one man's roof. It falls on everyone. You are not exempt in this lifetime from going through things. You'll never be exempt from hardships. You don't want to get in the habit of attracting more hardships in the middle of your circumstance. What you put out, you get back. Start positively framing the event, because when you positively frame the event, it allows you to see more clearly. Not everything that happens to you that you don't enjoy is a result of like some negative karma or a result of like the universe just hating you. It's there for a purpose. It's there to teach you something. So be teachable. In everything, have gratitude, and that's going to lead you to more positive thoughts, and that positive framing is going to lead you to more of the same. The more you are positive, the more positive things flow into your life. Mind your thoughts, start thinking positively, especially if you engage in negative self-talk. If you engage in negative self-talk, that is the first place you need to start positive framing. And you can start positively framing who you are and affirming who you are by using affirmations. So affirmations for me work best if they are highly visible and I'm reminded to say them. I like to write down my affirmations on a sticky note and place it on a mirror. In the mirror, I see I am beautiful, I am worthy, I am intelligent, I am gifted. Create these affirmations that make you feel empowered, and anytime you engage in negative self-talk, replace the negative thought with 5 positive thoughts. So if you trip and you think negatively like,
I'm so stupid, I'm so clumsy,
replace that negative thought with 5 positive thoughts. I'm worthy, I'm successful, I am kind, I am intelligent, I am sweet. For affirmation you can come up with that makes you feel empowered in that moment, say it over and over again until that negative thought goes away. And it won't happen right away, but I will tell you from experience that the negative thoughts will die if you don't give them your energy, right? The negative thoughts will go away if you don't give them attention. If you don't pay attention to the negative thoughts, if you don't feed into the negative thoughts, they will dissipate, they will disappear, they will get up out of there quick, I'm telling you. On the topic of like positive thoughts and positive framing, like I want to move forward in this discussion about manifestation and really talk about minding the things that you say, because I feel like lots of time we might engage in like self-deprecating humor or make a one-off statement that we don't feel has any power. But why would you think that what you say or what you think doesn't have any power? See that? It says abracadabra. This phrase is widely known because it's associated with magic. Magicians say abracadabra, and then they pull the sheet off of their assistant, right? And the assistant is gone, right? We associate abracadabra with magic. Abracadabra truly means I create when I speak. This is not new knowledge. If you check your spiritual text, there is something in there about minding the way that you speak, right? Power of life and death is in the tongue. As a man thinketh, so he becomes. Over and over again, we hear these things, and it might not register as a universal truth, but I'm here to tell you that it definitely is. Your tongue, your mouth is powerful. So I always have to be talking about and thinking about the things that we actually do want to manifest. That is so important. It's a major key. The universe gives you what you're in alignment to receive. So if you're always thinking negatively, you're not in alignment to receive positive. You're not in alignment. If you're always thinking positively though, you are in a direct alignment to receive all that is good. It's gonna come like that. So be mindful of what you say. If you say, I have bad knees, that might manifest. Positively frame it and say, I'm working to achieve more mobility and vitality in my knees. Positively frame everything and you'll see how fast positive things start to manifest. I'm gonna end this video by saying this. I am Ty and I manifest for a living, and this is Manifestation Monday, and you too can manifest the life that you want to live. How do you manifest? Mind your thoughts. Meditate, think positively, positive framing only, and then mind your tongue. As you speak, you create. Abracadabra. Anything that you want positive in this life will come to you as long as you're thinking positive, you're speaking positive, and you're taking the right steps along the way. So that's it for this video. I'm signing off, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.